Hello everyone, my name is Sean Bing and the major I want to pursue is sociology in order to become a law enforcement officer. Not only that, not all heroes wear cape, the police officer is here to save the day, and many people automatically assume that all police officers are bad after one or two mistakes that they have made, but just because they made one or two mistakes doesn't mean they're all bad, and I understand that some mistakes are unforgivable and they should be punished for that. Growing up, I always wanted to help other people the best I can, and so I also want to help them understand more about police officers the best I can. And my goal is to help society a lot to understand officers a lot better, and so that I can communicate easier with other people in the future. I also want to show and prove to others that not all police officers are bad people and that they are only doing what is best to help the community. And what my uncle is what got me to be interested in this field and make me motivated to help others understand and protect them from potential harm. And the moment I realized this job was for me is a very old and funny story when I was a kid. And so one day when my mom was backing out from our driveway, there was a dog that was blocking the road, and so my mom couldn't back up. And so without any hesitation, I ran outside to get the dog's attention, and when I got the dog's attention, the dog started chasing me, and I ran all over the house until I got to my front door, and my grandma opened the door for me, and I was able to get inside. With this story, this is when I realized that this job was for me, and that I don't have, I am not feared of dogs like most people are if they have a very traumatic experiences. And so with this, it is easier for me to want to help people more and help to understand more about people. And also, from what my uncle has told me, all policemen are not bad. Only the media portrays them as bad people, making the citizens or the civilians think that all of them are bad just from a single mistake. And the media has a very strong influence on people who are at home, but they do not understand the pain and nervousness that this is going on in an officer's mind. The requirement of to become a police officer is very tough, and in North Carolina, the age required to become a police officer is at least the age of 20, and to be a citizen of the United States, be a high school graduate or pass the GED, and also have to have a good moral character so that they can help communicate with the civilians a lot easier. And next is the basic law enforcement training, which is also BLET. And passing the state exam will also help boost up the steps to become a police officer. And they have not been convicted or committed crimes like a felony or misdemeanors, and that will make them harder to become a police officer. And as you can see, these requirements are very difficult, and you have to keep a clean record, or else you will not be able to become a police officer. Lastly, the conditions of being a police officer is very tough on them. They work full shifts, and sometimes are not are sometimes they have to work overtime because anything could happen at any given time, or accidents or crimes can happen. Day or night, no one will be able to know when. So police officers will have to work a long and overtime shifts. And so with this, it's also it also disrupts their time with friends and family, not being able to spend enough time with them, which can lead to personal problems that may affect the officer's career or may cost them their jobs. And this can also give them a mental strain, making it harder for them to focus at work. And so, in conclusion, not many people understand the fear and stress that police officers have to go through every day in certain situations, and the media is always ready to blow the situation out of proportion to make the civilians go crazy and blame the police officers for being bad. And police officers are not all bad. They do their best every single day to protect the citizens and themselves from harm, and it is their job to protect everyone. They also have to keep and maintain a good status in order to get this job in the first place. And so the requirements are very difficult, and the conditions are also very stressful, and they do not have to work or have time like most people to work long and stressful hours. or since they have to work long, stressful hours, and in order to keep the community safe from accidents or crimes to ever happen again. Okay, cut it.